Hey everybody, today I want to speak with you for a little bit about drilling. And I know we talked about the drill press a couple weeks ago, but check it out what I got for you today. I'm going to make me a little smaller so we can get our Bob the Builder on.
Your first lesson today, is all about drilling holes in walls.
Wow! I love using it too!
To have Mayor Madison's favourite pitches.
Okay.
For this kind of hole, we need to use screws
Yes!
and
I like screws
than
better than nails.
First, check the drill is fully charged. Hello, Bob. I am Robo Leo 3000, the building robot. I am fully charged. Hi, Robot Leo 3000.
Hi, Bob.
Can you tell the real Leo to come back and put the drill bit in?
Yes.
Sure thing, Bob.
Remember, on a cordless drill or a corded drill, there is a chuck and there are three jaws. As I hold the chuck and put the drill in forward, I can get the jaws to grab on. Go ahead, Bob. You tell them.
That's
Yes.
it. You're ready to go. Now, slowly at first.
Easy, big fella. Easy, big guy.
Now use a bit more power.
Easy. Easy. Okay. It's all right. You did good. It's all right, buddy.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Everything's fine.
Everything is fine. Right, Bob? You did a good job. All right, here I am. Let me come in. So I know we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago with the drill press, but I wanted to take and go a little bit deeper because we didn't get a chance to really talk about cordless guns and corded guns. And so this week, when you work through your assignments on the PowerPoint, I have a question about give me three pros to cordless and corded guns, and give me three cons to cordless and corded guns. And that is, make it in reference to the drill press. Think about it. What is a pro to a corded gun? What is a pro to a, I'm sorry, what is a pro to a cordless gun? What is a pro and a corded gun in compared to the drill press? And same thing with cons. And if you have to, if you need motivation to try to figure this out, think about it in terms to when you and I are going out in the woods and we're getting ready to build our clubhouse. If we're out in the woods and we're building a clubhouse and we needed to use a drill press, think about that. So you could come up with some pros and cons with that. And then think about it if we were going to make it with a corded gun. We're going to make our clubhouse out in the middle of the woods with a corded gun. And then finally, think about it in terms of a cordless gun. We're making our awesome tree house out in the middle of the woods with a cordless gun. So if you're trying to think about pros and cons, start with that kind of thought about when we're making our tree house. The second thing, this week in the video research project, I've asked you to look up videos on YouTube that are making something with a corded or cordless gun. So think about that as you start to do that video research. I know I also didn't get a chance to show you these a couple of weeks ago when we did the drill press. I wanted to do that this week as well. And so listen, just like every machine that we have in the shop, it had a predecessor, and we've always talked kind of about the predecessors. What came before it? What kind of instituted? What was the reason behind why it changed it? So back in the day, and I hope some of you came across it when you were doing your hand tool video research last week, but you might have seen this tool, and this is what is known as a brace. Let me move back to this here. And as I hold down on the top and spin the handle of the brace, I can get it to drill a hole. And you're more than welcome to try it out when you come in. The chuck on the brace is a little different than the chuck on the cordless and corded drill that you've been accustomed to. And that is because it only has two jaws. It only has two. Another tool that would have been a precursor to the cordless and corded drill is the automatic drill. It's super cool. You might have had one of these when you were a little kid, but your mom and dad probably gave it to you and told you it was a mixer so you could play kitchen. Now the thing is, they told you it was a mixer for the kitchen, but it was really an automatic drill. They just didn't want you drilling holes in the house. Isn't that awesome? Now it's got the three jaw chuck on it, so it's back to that. Um, the bit that's in it is called a twist drill bit. It's probably the most common drill bit you're used to seeing. And then the final one, you probably won't have never seen this. It's not that common, but they call this a Yankee or a push. And as you push down, you can get it to ratchet and it can make different holes that way. I also wanted to talk to you about drill bits, and I want to start with this one. I didn't get a chance to show you this last time either. You've probably seen this before. You probably go out in the garage and your mom probably has these lying around, or your dad probably has them lying around. This is called a spade drill bit. Very inexpensive. It's got the shape of a spade. You can go to the hardware store right now and buy them for a really inexpensive. This one's 3/4, so I could drill a 3/4 of an inch hole through anything with it. Now he's like, that's pretty cheap. What's up with that? Where's the downfall? Well, the downfall is it's very rough hole that it's going to drill. It's not going to make a perfect hole, which is fine. That's what it's all about. I just need to drill a real cheap, quick hole in a 2x4 in the attic so I can run some electrical line. That's what it's for. We've also been talking about twist drill bits. And so twist drill bits, they don't usually come in huge sizes. This one is a 1/2 inch. I bought a whole set for like $50, all the way from a 16th up to half. So they're a little more expensive. They hold their sharp edge a little better. They make a little nicer hole. If I needed a huge hole in something, let's say I wanted to make a wooden bracelet for my mom, they have what are called hole saws. And so I could drill two holes, one slightly larger than the other, and I can make a bracelet, a wooden bracelet. Or let's say I needed holes in the back of my entertainment center to run all the electrical components, or my subwoofer box. A hole saw is a tool for that. And then the final tool that I have is, yeah, I know you learned about it when we did the drill press, but this one is what makes a square hole. It's called a mortising attachment. A mortising attachment. Lots of information packed in there. I have one other thing I want to show you. This is the kind of drill that I'm going to be buying for all of you. I hope you like it. Look at that. It lights up and everything. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. All right, guys. I hope everybody is well. I hope to see you soon. Talk to you after a while.